Hey guys, in today's video we'll be going with the balance patch, and afterwards we're going to also look at Greedent's abilities, who also got released today, together with the balance patch. So I should start right away. Pikachu, his thunder damage got increased from 294.7 to 3290 total damage. Could be worth a try. Remember, these are always level 15 values, so seems fine actually. I mean, I actually kind of like Thunder, just Electro Ball is more consistent. I'm for sure going to give this a try. I don't think it's going to have big of an impact, but it depends like how the game resolves. If the game becomes like more early game heavy, then Pikachu's always like a big threat, but it's hard to like beat Electro Ball, I guess, but I for sure should give this a try. Would tackle 400 more damage, over 400 more damage. Yeah, I think Thunderbolt is just better. I guess it just depends. Do you want to like hit teams? So these are like very anti-synergy, right? Like Thunderbolt is better with Thunder, and like Electro Ball is better like single target damage. I guess you can go like a hybrid. So you have some AoE damage and some single target CC, but generally I think Thunderbolt is just a better ability because it's AoE CC and also has more range. And Voltec gets Pikachu in like very, very bad positions where like he Voltec gets in and dies. I would have liked to see maybe like Pikachu gets like some damage reduction or something by Volt tackling. But yeah, I mean, it does also no damage, so like getting a damage buff is for sure fine. I don't think it's gonna change too much, but it depends on how hard the other characters get nerfed. Because Pikachu's like, you know, he rivals like with Sylveon or Venusaur on bot lane as like a second carry. But I for sure give this a try. Next up we have Slowbro. Amnesia is getting a cooldown decreased, which we don't know. So I'm just looking at the Cerebi website. They always test this after the patch is out. And yeah, that's like the best source of changes you can find, I feel like. And but sadly, they didn't find out what the new cooldown is. I guess you could do that. Amnesia is the cooldown decreased. Okay, sure. Maybe. Slowbro needs much more than probably this to be a thing, though. Gengar, after level 5, when you deal special damage, you will recover your health based on damage inflicted. So that's kind of interesting. So after level 5, he gets Spell Vamp. Every time he does damage with any of his spells, he just heals. That could be quite interesting, especially for Hex. Like, makes maybe Hex you can survive longer. Get more Hexes out. It just depends on how much it heals, which we also don't know yet. Gotta have to be tested. Hydro Pump, decreased damage inflicted. 799 per hit to 730 per hit. 2397 maximum to 1460 maximum. That's quite the huge nerf. That's quite a huge nerf. But it's fair. It did crazy damage. Like, Blastoise did just wait. Blastoise was overpowered, right? Like, he needs a nerf. It's not gonna hurt his early game much, I feel like, but his late game for sure. But his late game is still good just because his ultimate's also getting nerfed by good damage, over 600. But the CC and the damage it does are still probably pretty good. It also has a very low cooldown. Water Spout cooldown decreased. I don't think this matters. So like, Water Spout is just so awful outside of the spin ability that I feel like maybe I don't know what it could do. It's just like, it's just there, but it does nothing. Like you only play Water Spout because it's good with the spin. Besides that, I mean, I guess that's nice, but I don't think this has any impact at all. Doesn't really matter. But I guess I could try some more spin Blastoise again with Hydro Pump being nerfed. We'll see. Because lately I've only been playing Surf and Hydro Pump. So his ultimate damage is also getting reduced, which is fair. I still feel like his ultimate is just too low cooldown for how much it does. But I guess that's a good start. We'll see how this puts him. Probably makes him much more balanced, but he's probably still pretty good as well. Venusaur, Giga Drain, reduced effect of damage reduction on Venusaur after use. And decreased HP recovery. So just taking Giga Drain. I mean, they're overbuffed, like Pedal Dance, Gear Drain does patch a bit too much. We'll see how that's in effect. We also don't really know the stats of it. And then this is one I'm excited for. Solar Beam damage increased. Over 3,000 on level 15 if you hit, like, I guess, every tick. So I'm going to be playing some Sludge Bomb Solar Beam Venusaur again. I mean, I like that bit much more. It's very fun. I really like those sniper artillery kind of Pokemon or characters in MOBAs. So I'm going to be playing this again and just see how it performs against Giga Drain, Pedal Dance. And you have to obviously see in game how much this matters, because we literally do not know apparently how much it has affected Giga Drain. Next up, Lucario. So this is what I was worried about, like 11 attack damage on level 15 less. So people were like, I'm so excited for Lucario nerfs, but it's not going to change anything. He does so much damage. that 11 attack on level 15 as well, on level 15. Doesn't matter. This one is interesting. So his trait is getting lowered, or his passive has a higher cooldown now. But we also don't know by how much. So yeah, this is a good nerf though. Like his shield is way too overpowered, and the mobility as well. Like every time his shield procs, he also gets move speed out of it. So that's good. It's getting nerfed because it was way too much. But this one, like, I mean, it's nothing, right? And then a bug fix. Fix a bug that increased damage by using after power punch. Okay. So the way they work, like if you charge up power punch, you increase your attack. So if you used ultimate and charge up your power punch, your ultimate did more damage. And I guess that was a bug fix, which wasn't not intended to be a thing, that you can increase the ultimate damage with power punch. And yeah. This is not gonna matter. Lucario is still gonna be top tier. Easily. Because nothing can compete with them anyways. Like nothing else. I'm seeing no much champ buffs. I don't see like, you know, those melees, other melees on laners being buffed, so. Yeah, Lucario players are gonna be happy about this. They got away again, just very happily without getting gutted. Yeah. Gonna have another few months of Lucario. Garchomp increased his attack speed. We don't know by how much. Dragon Rush increased the damage inflicted. Oh, by 400 almost. That's interesting. Gotta see how this feels in game, the basic increase in attack speed. It could be quite nice, because often I've had like, I just couldn't finish anyone off with Garchomp, because they just ran away before I could even do something. I feel like he's still gonna have the same issues. What I would like to see them with Gardevoir and Garchomp is that they just make every ability be a level earlier. Just make them level 5, 7, 9 Pokemon, right? First ability level 5, second ability level 7, ultimate level 9, last evolution. Same with Gardevoir. I think that's what these Pokemon need more than anything else, so you can actually play the game and not have to wait and just suffer through bad laning phase Pokemon being underleveled. Zaora fixed the bug that caused more damage than expected. Crimorant fixed the bug. Talonflame fixed the bug. Okay, nothing really. And then, now these are interesting changes. Zapdos. Reduce the energy obtained after KO. So when you kill Zapdos, right, all of your teammates used to get 30 extra points. Now you only get 15. The thing is, so this only matters if you got team wiped, and then you can do a Zapdos again. Though the problem is though that like most often everyone will still always have 50. Anyways, right? Wait, wasn't it 20? I'm not even sure. I think this might be. Am I dreaming? I think it was 20, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think it matters much. Like, most often people just have 50 Pokeballs anyways. So the thing is, like, if you have 0, but you win Zapdos, you also probably killed your opponents a bit, which means they drop their coins, right? Or their points. Which means you will just have the points anyways again. So, sadly, this is not the change I wanted to see to Zapdos, but we'll see how it plays out. Like, I'm just obviously thinking how it might play out. Dreadnought, shield reduction, reduce the amount of shield gained after KO, and reduce the amount of experience gained after KO. That's a good nerf. Like, Dreadnought just was way too game-changing on an objective early game. If you didn't get it, it just felt absolutely horrible. Of course, there have to be objectives you play for. Otherwise, like, MOBAs become very boring if there's, like, nothing you have to group around or fight for. But it was just way too much. How much it gave early game was just a complete game-changer. Way too easily. And, yeah, it always felt bad when your teammates were not rotating for it. And the enemies just got it for free, so good change. Good change. We'll see how much it is. Sadly, we also don't know the values of this, so could be whatever. Rotom increased the move speed, HP, and attack, so Rotom just gets stronger. And increase the time area's go is broken after Rotom activates it. Okay. So this means that it might be easier to score into a go now if Rotom just does more damage, right? So like it might be possible to push the second goal as a team. Yeah. Overall, okay patch. They hit the problem characters like Blastoise, Venus, or Lucario, who have been OP for way too long now. Or like for the last month, since the last patch. Besides that, I feel like I would have liked a bit more. Like I would have liked to see Gardevoir buffs. You know, those kind of Pokemon that just don't really get played much. But we'll see. Because I would really like to play Gardevoir. Yeah, besides that, I guess it's kind of a fine patch. Alright, let's take a look at Greedent, the new defender Pokemon. Moveset. Has basic attack. Becomes a boost attack with every third attack, dealing increased damage when it hits, causing one berry to drop from its user's tail. A berry, so I assume it's something with his trait. That's his trait. When the Pokemon eats a berry, it also recovers HP after receiving the original effects of the berry. At the same time, it stealthily stashes another berry in its tail. Being hit by a single attack or combination of attacks will cause the berry to drop from the Pokemon's tail. Okay, being hit will drop it. Alright. And first we have Tackle. Has the user leap to a designated area, dealing damage to the Pokemon in the area of effect and decreasing their move speed for a short time. If this move is used while COVID is active. That's the other ability? No. That's... oh. While COVID is active, no area can be designated for the users to leap to. Instead, while the user is running, damage is dealt in an area to opposing Pokemon in front of it. If the user has any berries stashed in its tail at this time, it consumes all of them. The more berries the user had stashed away, the more this move's cooldown is reduced. Okay, that's quite some text. Defense skill grants the user a sheet for a short time and dash and a berry will drop in front of the user. Okay, that's much better. That's very straightforward. I understand what that does. So one of the basic abilities has something to do with a already level 5 ability. That's interesting. Don't think we have seen that much before. Bullet Seed has the user spit berry seeds in the designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and decreasing their move speed for a short time. The more berries the user has stashed away, the more damage this move deals. Okay. So I was just it's just all around his berries, pretty much. Upgrade, increase the damage dealt by this move. Okay, straightforward. And then we have Belch. Looks like a big fart cloud. Deals damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and decreases their move speed for a short time. If the user has any berries stashed in its tail at this time, it consumes all of them. The more berries the user had stashed away, the more this move's cooldown is reduced. And upgrade, increase damage dealt by this move. Okay, sounds interesting. Then we have Stuffed Cheeks. As the user drops several berries which can be eaten to recover HP, any HP recovered that exceeds the user's max HP will convert it to a shield effect. Oh, if the user catches sight of the berry by using this move, its movement is increased for a short time. Increase the number of berries the user drops from its tail. Alright, so this is the way to just stack up your passive. And then Corvette has the user run with all its might, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon and it hits, throwing them. By running, the user drops berries from its body. If the user eats a drop berry, its move speed is increased for a short time. The more berries the user eats, the more its movement speed is increased. In addition, Belch or Bullet Seed can also be used while the user is running. Oh. Increase the damage dealt by this move and increase the frequency of which berries drop. Okay. TLDR berries. Berry belly flop. Has the user eat a berry to recover HP in the leap to designated area, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and throwing them. The user then eats a special berry, allowing it to stash an unlimited amount of berries in its tail for a short time and receive the cooldown of all its moves. Okay. That sounds very interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, let's head in try mode and see how it feels. Okay, let's start with Tackle, so not one of these, just straight up dashes. Like Semlek, like Mamoswine, or... There's the berry dropping, okay, I see a berry. Same with like Mamoswine and Squirtle. Alright, other ability is Shield. Alright, let me, how big is the shield? It's kinda okay, but it just also drops a berry. So you need to pick up 5 berries for maximum you can stash, okay? And then... you get a reset on your Tackle if you have 5 berries. Was it the amount of berries you have stashed, the more cooldown you get? Let's drop off this many. Oh yeah, okay, so depending on how many berries you have, you lower the cooldown. But then also, if you have 5 stacks, you just get like 5-second cooldown reduction, so you can double Tackle. Okay, that seems kind of good early game. From what I can notice it, he already doesn't have like a last hit ability. So on level 5 we evolve. Let's check out Stuffed Cheeks first. You just drop berries on the ground, yeah? Okay. Let's see in what direction it goes. Is it like... okay, we drop it in the way we're walking. Alright. Get some big Tackle action on in early game. Pretty much it cures you, or like it makes you 100% get your full Tackle. And Interesting. Level 7, we get a straight Belch. Right, let me enable cooldown so I see the actual cooldown. We pick up 5 berries. You can just cast it twice instantly. Okay. That does a lot of damage. Damn. Alright, check out his ultimate. So we just jump anywhere. How long does it take? Takes quite a while for it to happen. And then we have no... Okay, we have no cooldown. For how long? Oh, wow. Okay. What the fuck? Let me just look how much, like, potential damage you can do, I guess. And I gotta make sure, like, cooldowns are turned off. Okay, remember that. I had cooldowns turned off, so... Oh my. What the fuck? That looks disgusting. You can still move afterwards as well. Alright, so this, alright, Stuffed Cheeks and Belch. Let's check out the next abilities. Alright, this time we look at Covet and Bullet Seed. What is that? Okay. And he just drops berries on cooldown, alright, and what does Bullet Seed? We have to hold it down. Oh, you can... It's like a hyper voice, but you can turn. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Then you can, like... This looks so dumb. And you go in the direction you are, If you press Covet, you go in the direction you're looking. If you just press Bullet Seed, you can just turn wherever you want. Okay, let me see the damage difference. I'm gonna do one Bullet Seed without berries and then one with berries. Because it says the more berries you have, the more damage you do. We hold it down the entire duration. 2009. Let's pick up some berries. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. This Pokemon is very goofy. I like it. Oh my, it's so much faster. Almost double the damage. I mean, not quite, but interesting. Okay. How does it work with the ultimate though? Wait, I need to just toggle cooldowns. So like, I assume you just do like a Covet, like a Bullet Seed Covet, and then you ultimate. You can't cancel it really, and then you ultimate and you get it again, or? Okay, interesting. The other thing seemed for sure, but he's just sliding on the ground. Oh my god. Okay, this Pokemon is funny. And now, one more thing, we try Covet and Page together. I just want to see how quick Page looks with Covet. So now we can now use it while walking. Okay. That's interesting. So if we use our ultimate... I guess it's kind of hard to aim. Like, it always aims the direction you're walking. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Just a drunken squirrel. Drunk on berries. Interesting. Alright guys, that's it for Greedent. I'm obviously going to play him a lot today, so make sure you tune into my stream. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!